Let me show you guys, like this is kind of getting ridiculous. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 25 days of Kitmas. During the 25 days of Kitmas, I'm going to be doing a video every single day for 25 days, focusing entirely on makeup kit related things, and I'm super excited for it, so I hope you guys are really enjoying it so far. For this video, I was about to do all my lipsticks, but then I realized that all mine are in palettes, and I have no idea what some of them are. So right now, I'm going to be doing the lip liners in my kit, but stay tuned for tomorrow's video where I'll be doing the lipsticks. First of all, I am a lip liner hoarder. I don't know how this happened. I don't know when this happened. I just have a ton of lip liners in my kit and I don't even use like half of them. Let me show you guys, like this is kind of getting ridiculous. All of these guys right here, at least in this section, are the lip liners. So I released a video maybe like a few months ago, like maybe 3 to 4 months ago, I want to say, about my favorite lip liners, lipsticks, and the combos that I do with them. And I more so went by like warm tone nudes, then pink tone nudes, then I went by mid tones, and then also the deeper colors. But this time I kind of want to go by brand. I feel like that would be a little bit easier considering that I only have like 3 brands that I actually pull from. My absolute favorite lip liner brand is Charlotte Tilbury. I only carry gel lip liners, but I carry the type that don't twist up because it's not hygienic enough to be able to twist those up. Like you need to be able to sharpen them to fully sanitize them. So I go ahead and use the ones that are fully sharpenable, but the reason I like gels is because they're not as hard as pencils are. Sometimes pencils can be very rough, especially if somebody has chapped lips or something. These are the lip cheats. So I'm gonna go ahead and go onto Charlotte Tilbury's website, because if you guys didn't see my foundations video that I did for the 25 days, I told you guys that you can actually apply for pro discounts and you get 30% off on her website if you get approved for the professional makeup artist discount. Again, you have to go directly through Charlotte Tilbury's website. You can't go in like Sephora and then get Charlotte Tilbury's items from there. So it looks like they retail for $24, but they're pretty much gel lip liners and they apply so nice. The first color that I'm going to swatch is Super Size Me, and that is what it looks like. It's honestly one of my favorite freaking warm tone nude kind of colors, especially for people that have more of like an olive complexion. And then this is the shade Pillow Talk. There's a Pillow Talk lipstick and then there's a Pillow Talk lip liner, and I am not really a fan of the lip liner. It's a little bit more orange than the actual lipstick color is. As you can tell, this is a lighter peachy kind of shade. It's a little bit more of like a brighter, like vibrant kind of color than I'd want. Like I personally like a little bit more muted kind of colors, especially for bridal. The next shade I'm gonna do is Hot Gossip, and this is basically just a little bit more brown toned than Super Size Me is. So that is what Hot Gossip looks like. If you have somebody that wants a more brown toned lipstick color, then that's a really ideal color to have. Then the next one is Pillow Talk 2. You guys can literally tell how used this thing is. I'm almost getting down to the bottom. Pillow Talk 2, which is the medium shade, is one of my favorite freaking lip liners from her. I don't know, it's just like the perfect like mauve transition kind of color. I have no idea. Those two are almost identical, to be completely honest. Like they're very similar to each other, so I probably would do like maybe one or the other, although I do like Pillow Talk medium a little bit better. The next one that I use pretty often, this is my all-time favorite lip liner. Like if you don't get any other lip liners out of this whole entire selection of lip liners, this is the one that you want. This is called Love Trap. My gosh, why are these all look so freaking similar to each other? This, I promise, is not the same thing as Pillow Talk medium, even though they literally look identical. Like this is Love Trap and this is Pillow Talk medium. I think Love Trap is just a little bit more brown. Next, my other favorite from Charlotte Tilbury, if you're actually looking for like a nude color for lip liners, Iconic Nude is the one that you want. It's very brown tone though. So if somebody wants like a little bit more of a pink kind of tone, then I would use another lip liner that I'm going to mention here. This is what Iconic Nude looks like. It's right up here on the top. The last shade that I want to show from Charlotte Tilbury is Pillow Talk 3, which is the intense one. The only thing I have a problem with though, with all the Pillow Talk ranges, is that there is a huge difference in between Pillow Talk medium and then the Pillow Talk intense. Like they need 2 shades at least in between these. This is the Pillow Talk intense right up here. Like look at literally how intense that is. Literally such a difference between this one and this one. So I'll go ahead and let you guys screen grab this if you want to, and I'll just label all the colors. Again, this is swatched on my skin tone. It's gonna look a lot different if somebody has more of a pink undertone, or if you guys are a little bit fairer, then they're gonna turn out a little bit darker, obviously. The one thing that I really like about all these lip liners though, is that all of them are super waterproof. Like, look, they're just not budging. And there's nothing on this hand either. It's so crazy. Like you guys heard it, right? Like you guys heard that I was rubbing really hard. I'm gonna need makeup remover wipes for this. Also, just to prove how waterproof they are. Okay, so this is a makeup wipe, right? Ready? Like I'm having to literally scrub at my hand. Okay, moving on to the next lip liner brand, and that is Gerard Cosmetics. Now these ones aren't as expensive as the Charlotte Tilbury one. So Gerard Cosmetics is, I think, only sold on Gerard Cosmetics website. They're very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury ones as far as like wear time and longevity and everything and how they perform. They're still gel lip liners. The only difference that I've found with these is that they're a little bit softer than the Charlotte Tilbury one. This is what they look like. I like that the Charlotte Tilbury lip liners and the Gerard ones have the colors on top of them, because I usually have them upside down like this in my kit so I can see the color tops of them so I know what I'm grabbing for. Oh, and it looks like Gerard Cosmetics does have a Cyber Monday sale going on right now too. The lip liners normally retail for $16. All their stuff on their website is literally 51% off. So their lip liners right now are $7.84. So it says that it's going on for 2 days and 6 hours. I don't think this video is going to be up by the time that this sale ends. If you guys can get the sale, then definitely go ahead and do so. I feel like that's such a good deal on that. I might stock up on lip liner, although I don't need any more lip liners. I don't need them. Okay, so I only have 3 lip liners from Gerard Cosmetics. I used to have a lot more, and then I slowly started replacing them with the Charlotte Tilbury ones just because I do like those a little bit more, since they're not like as creamy, which means that I don't use them as quickly. The first color that I want to go on to is just the color Nude. This is more of a warm tone nude kind of color. It's actually very similar to Hot Gossip from Charlotte Tilbury. Just looks like this. It's just more of like an orange tone nude. I thought that when they said nude, it would actually be like a nude color. People are like, oh yeah, this is nude, but then it's like orange. I don't really recommend picking up that color because I don't personally like it, but I'm just trying to use it right now. And then the other color that I have for people that actually want like a more cool tone kind of pink color, this is the color that you're gonna want for this. It does look purple on my skin tone, but it comes off more of like a mauve kind of tone on people with like lighter complexions or that have a more cool undertone. This is called Ecstasy, and that is what it looks like. As far as the Gerard Cosmetic range, this is my all-time favorite lip liner, and I don't know if I just pick out favorites just because it looks good on me. I'm not really even sure, but I freaking love this lip liner. It's called Sugar and Spice. It's just such a nice nude color. It's more of a brown tone nude color. I feel like all brown lip liners you can kind of pair with anything. Like you can take it in the more warm direction, you can go more brown with it, you can go more pink with it. Like it's just kind of like an overall like neutral kind of color. I think that the iconic nude from Charlotte Tilbury is like maybe a little bit lighter than it. Still within the same color family though. They're very, very similar to each other. Then really quickly, before I go on to the very last brand that I want to talk about, this is just a random lip liner that I picked up. I felt like there was a huge gap in between my mid-tone colors and then my really dark colors. I picked this up. This is from Urban Decay. It's the 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencils, and this is in the shade Conspiracy. It just looks like this. And it is a mid-tone brown kind of shade. Like there's no other way to really phrase that, but I had to have like a little bit more of a warmer like brown shade without being too red or too copper. Like it's hard to find a shade like that, believe it or not. This is what it looks like. Again, just kind of like a mid-tone brown kind of shade. And it looks like the 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencils are $22. So I feel like that's not a bad price. Then the very last brand I want to talk about are all of these guys here. These are the Usum double-ended lip liners. I got mine from Muse Beauty Pro. I have 4 physical pencils here, but there's 8 different colors that are on here. So it's a really great way to be compact as a makeup artist, so you can carry multiple different colors but not take up the space. Although the fact that they are double-ended is also a kind of vice to them too, because when you put them in your kit, you can't see the other end and you don't know what color is on the other side. So you have to pick it up physically and like figure out which side that you need. I also wish that they maybe colored the caps the same color as the actual lip pencil so I could like tell really easily, but they're all black. Again, packaging thing. But besides that though, the actual formula of these are really good. I would say that the formula is very consistent with the Gerard Cosmetics formula. Like it's very soft. So it looks like they retail for $20. So they are $2 cheaper than the Urban Decay ones. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna go into is the color Nude. Now there is a nude color, like it's actually more of a brown tone nude on one side, and then a darker tone on the other side. And I actually use this combo quite a bit. It's almost the same shade as the Pillow Talk Intense. I've kind of thought about getting rid of the Pillow Talk Intense and just using this instead because I swear they're the same colors. But I do like the sandy color on the other side. It's kind of reminds me of Iconic Nude by Charlotte Tilbury, also on the other side. I also have the shade Blushed, and this is the only one that's like a double-ended nude lip liner. They developed this for Bridal specifically. There is one side that is more of a brown kind of nude, and then one that is more pink toned, and that is the blushed combo right there. Very pretty. I use this quite often. And then there's another one here that is in Plum. And this one I also get good use out of too. Not the darker end necessarily, but I do get use out of the nude kind of shade on there because it's a really pretty color. So this is the Plum lip combo there. The last one I have from Usum is the red one. And these are such pretty reds. Like I've used these on one of my brides before because this is the only red lip liner now that I have in my kit. I just feel like this encompasses all red, so that's why I have it. And then that is what it looks like. Just a deeper tone red up top and then more of a cherry red on the bottom there. Go ahead and let you screen grab it if you want to, and I will pause the video. And that concludes the lip liner swatches and this video. So if you guys did enjoy this video, definitely go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to turn on your post notifications, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. As always, I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. All right, bye.